Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's about that time of the month where we pick our TBR for next month. But this time, I'm going to do it a little bit different. So, I used to do the TBR bowl and just pick out prompts. But this month, I'm going to do the random number generator, and I wrapped 40 books. I have 40 books wrapped here, and that's what we're going to do. We're only doing 8 this month. So I wrapped 40 and we're picking 8 out. It's gonna be blind. I'm not sure if I want to do like exchange one if I don't like it, because then it's like not gonna be fair, because a lot of these books, when I get prompts, I kind of like tend to skip them because I'm like I don't want to read them, but I need to. Some of these are old and they need to be read. So I'm doing a random number generator. Let's get it on and we're just gonna start picking books. Alright, so I have the number generator wheel here, and I'm gonna press and start and see what we get first. We got number 36. Number 36. Doesn't feel... I'm trying to save the paper so I can reuse it, but I don't know if we'll be able to save it, but I'm trying. Ooh! Lore by Alexandra Bracken. I've been trying to read this book for a while. But like I said, I've had it on my TBR and it just sits there and I never like go and want to pick it. It's always like, oh, I'll read it next month, or oh, I'll read it next month. And but yeah. It's our first one, Lore by Alexandra Bracken. Alright, let's do our second one. 28. Let's see. Ooh, the same color. This is a little thicker than that one, so I'm just kind of scared. You know what? I don't care. I have more paper. I'm just gonna rip it off and wrap the other ones in something else. Oh, this paper is hard to rip. Okay. Ooh, P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. If you know, you know. There is a movie. I'm thinking the book came out first and then the movie, and this is one of my favorite movies in the whole wide world. So I'm really excited to read this book because I just love the movie. Alright, let's see what else we get picked. Number 6. Ooh, it's not focusing. Right here. Ooh, we keep getting the same color. You guys can look at it first. Oh, I know what this is. This is Grey from E.L. James. This is a story of 50 Shades of Grey told by his, like, basically his POV. So I'm really excited about this one. I read the books a while back, and then I did let my sister borrow them. She never came back to me. But I did buy this one at Second and Charles, I think is what it's called. And I've had it for a while already, but I've been meaning to read it. Like I said, if I don't pick up, I just won't read them. But I'm really excited for this one too. I want to see his point of view because honestly, Christian Grey in the book, I hated him. Christian Grey in the movie was so much better than Christian Grey in the book, in my opinion. Alright, next book. We have 5 to go. 26. Oh my goodness, we keep picking the same color, but let's open this, see what we're gonna get. Okay, I have no idea what this is yet. Oh, the Nanny! I've been wanting to read this for a while, but like I said, I won't pick it. I've had this for a while and I've been wanting to read this for a while. I heard it's a little spicy, but the cover is like, you know, the cover, you can't really tell with the cover. But anyways, let's pick our next one. 17. Ooh, finally we get another color. All right, let's see. Let's open this. Oh, I'm guessing this is, I think I know what this is. Betting on You. Love that. I heard this is really good. this is one of like my newer books, but it's still like I've had it for a while. But I've heard this one's really good. And Lynn Painter, I can't remember if I've read any of her books yet. No, I have, because I read Better Than the Movies, and I think Lynn Painter wrote that book, if I'm not mistaken. So I did love that book, sorry, and that's why I started. I think I have a few of Lynn Painter after that one, after Better Than the Movies, so that's why I wanted to read more of her. So yeah. All right, we have 3 more. Number 9. I need like a fantasy book. I feel like we've gotten nothing but like, yeah, we have nothing but romance. Oh, and then we have like this Greek mythology. But I need a fantasy. Number 9. A fantasy or just something a little different. I don't know what this is. Oh! The Hobbit. Okay, something different. Love it. My sister is a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I think I've told you guys before, and The Hobbit, obviously. And when I saw The Hobbit, loved the movies, so I wanted to read the books, you know. And I just can't do Lord of the Rings. They are so long, and I don't get the point of the movie. Like, I've watched them so many times, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyways, yeah. The Hobbit. Excited. Okay, the next one. Let's see what this little thing picks for us. 16. And honestly, they're not too thick. So I'm kind of like excited about that. I don't know what this is. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, it's Spare. Okay, by Prince Harry. Okay, this is a memoir of Prince Harry, and I'm excited. I've been wanting to read this for a while, but one of my friends said that she didn't like this book because he was whining too much in there. So we'll see if we get to read it this month. Like I said, these are just possibles for next month. I do pick about 10, but I do have other books that are like for videos that I have on my TBR. So these are possibles for May. Obviously, I'm a mood reader, so maybe I won't want to read those books that month. So I might just like, you know, like skip it or whatever. But these are possibles. These are options that I have. And honestly, I'm really excited about the options that I have for now. But if I don't get to read them, they're going to go back on the cart. And then we have one more now. So let's roll the wheel and see what we get. I want a fantasy. Give me a fantasy. 33. Let's see what 33. Oh, this is a little thinny one. Thinny one. Let's see what we get. Oh, another romance. A Kiss to Tell by W. Winters. Oh, I'm so excited for her books. I think this month I had All He'll Ever Be, I think that's what it's called. And I haven't read it yet, but it's like several books in one. So I did say that I was just going to read the first book. I haven't read it. I've been reading other books. Like I said, mood reading over here. I got arcs. I got other books that I read. So maybe this might be the first book that I read by her. I'm not sure, but I'm really, 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 really excited to read her books. So I'm gonna just go over all the books that I got for this month and the other ones that I put on here too. So I actually have 3 that I want to read, and then I have 8 that I picked on my TBR to have on my TBR. So the first one's gonna be my favorite book of the month. If you haven't joined my favorite book of the month, it's gonna be linked down below, and it's free. Go follow, go join, so we can read together. But the book that we're gonna read this month is gonna be The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Drake. Not sure what this book is about. It is like a thriller mystery type, so we did vote on what genre we wanted to read, and majority of the votes got thriller. So this was one of the choices on there, and this got picked, and I'm really excited because I haven't read a lot of thriller lately, so I'm really excited about that. The next one I'm gonna read, I need to get on with it because it's been a while. It's Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I just read Powerful, I think it's called. the little novella. You'll hear more about that in my wrap-up video. But Lauren Roberts, Reckless. And then I have... I am falling in love with this series. So thank you for encouraging me to read it. A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. It's a little thick, so I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of these 11 books this month, but that is, I feel ambitious. I do have a week off in May, so I want to read as much as I can in that week, but I do have my parents coming over also, so I'm like kind of excited for having that week off to read, but I'm also like, maybe I need to hang out with my parents also, but I don't know. Let's review all the books again. I do have A Kiss to Tell by W. Winters. These are very spicy. Let me read what it says. I didn't need anyone to tell me. I knew he was forbidden with a single glance. He was a boy I shouldn't have been afraid of, and definitely a boy I should have never wanted. No matter how much neither of these statements were true for the first time I saw him, Sebastian had a heart stare that Indian place. And years later, it hasn't softened. We lived in the same street and went to the same school. Although he was a year ahead, even so close, he was untouchable. He was bad news, and I was a sad girl who didn't belong. One night changed everything. We both had secrets. We both saw the pain in each other's eyes. The gaze that gave me chills turned to a lust filled haze that needed every inch of me. That heated every inch of me. But that didn't change who he was. A man who would take everything from me. Okay, that sounds like hot and sexy. And then I have Spare by Prince Harry, which is basically the story of his life. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Betting on You by Lynn Painter. The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. I think that's, yeah, Lana Ferguson. I heard this is really good. Let's read what it's about. Suddenly unemployed on the brink of eviction, Cassie Evans is left with two choices. Get a new job or fire up her long and touch OnlyFans account. But the job market is terrible, and as for OnlyFans, well, there are reasons she can't go back. Just when all hope seemed lost and for a live in any position appears the solution to all her problems, it's almost too perfect until she meets her would-be employer. I feel like I might have fun with that one. Grey by E.L. James. And obviously, if you read 50 Shades of Grey, this is Christian Grey's point of view of the story. P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. I feel like this is going to tear my heart out and crush it into little pieces like the movie did. So, because I feel like this is going to be worse than the movie. And the last one's going to be Laura by Alexandra Kraken. If you know me, you know that I love Greek mythology and I love reading about this. So this is actually caught my attention because it's basically about it says every 7 years the Aegon begins as punishment for our past rebellion. 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals. They are hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill God and seize their divine power and immortality. Long ago, Lord Perseus fled that brutal world, turning her back on the hunt's promises of eternal glory after her family was murdered by a rival line. For years she's pushed away and thought of revenge against a man now a god irresponsible for the deaths. Yet as the next hunt dawns over New York City, 2 participants seek her out. Castor, a childhood friend, Lore believed to be dead, and Athena, one of her last of the original gods, now gravely wounded. The goddess offers an alliance against a mortal enemy and a way to leave the Aegon behind forever. But Lore's decision to rejoin the hunt behind her fate to Athena's will come at a deadly cost, and it may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to bring humanity to its knees. What? Love this. So that's gonna be it for this video. I am so excited to get into reading. I think last month I really had a good reading month. I will have that wrap up soon. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. It's gonna be linked down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.